Good evening, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon. Welcome. My name is Jordie James. It's actually good afternoon now over here in Australia because we're actually at 12 o'clock now because you guys went back to daylight, non-daylight savings. So we've gone forward, you've gone back. And I thought, oh, yeah, I'll just go back to the normal time. No, it's the other way around. So that's okay. So I'm really glad I actually got my times right, which is really good. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. So thank you so much for tuning in this week. And it's interesting because it is Remembrance Day today for us over here in Australia. And it's really poignant to know that as we remember those people who have fallen and fight for our freedoms, we've also now going through the same thing in a different era, a different sort of atmosphere, but to overall know that what we're doing now is it's basically history as well. So, and it's a beautiful day today for us because we also remember our beautiful ancestors and knowing that the sacrifices they did gave us the freedoms that we have today. So it's just, for us, it's very poignant. So, and I know you guys have Memorial Day and everything similar to that over there in the US as well. So, and I know Remembrance Day is over in the UK too. So I know it's tomorrow though for you over there. So it was interesting because I pulled some cards and I've actually put them back in the deck because they didn't resonate. And then I went, oh, actually they do, but that's okay. So I'm just going to shuffle two more cards and see what comes up. So it sort of makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. And, perfect. So the two cards that have come up and the ones I'm using, obviously, the Shaman's Dream by Colette and Alberto as well. These are absolutely gorgeous. But the first one is Repairing the Veil, which is forgiving. And it's and forgiveness, I should say, not forgiving, but forgiveness. And it's all about, it's like I want to go really taking stock on forgiving ourselves for what has been coming forth with us, but also forgiveness of letting things go. So if things don't serve you anymore, don't get held up or hooked up on knowing that, I hope this makes sense to you guys because I'm trying to work out what they could try and say. So obviously my head's getting in the way. But for us, repairing the veil is the forgiveness of our spirit to move forward into what our next journey is, which comes into the next card, which is Spirit of the River, which is movement towards adventure. So for us is forgiving ourselves for what we've done or what we haven't done for ourselves even, and moving forward to go, right, let's go forward. Let's really take things on like a bull, like taking the reins and knowing that, okay, past is the past. Let's let go of that and let's move towards the future and moving towards adventure and having fun. And the Spirit of River is all about flow. So allowing the forgiveness will then allow the flow of adventure, because when we hold on to things that we are very angry about or things that are sort of really have put an impact on us negatively, oh my God, yes, definitely not in the words today, but allowing yourselves to forgive yourself, then you can move forward, and letting go of all the old crap as well. Excuse my French, really important. So movement towards adventure is all about the flow, enjoying life, taking a foot, stepping out of your comfort zone and having a really good time. So I hope that makes sense. It was a little bit all over the place, but I really feel that when we let go of things that have burdened us and we forgive those who have moved, like that have affected us in some way, we're then able to move forward into our new life, our new adventure, our new journey. And Spirit, we always get lessons and we always need to learn those lessons. So I hope that makes sense, everyone. And I have beautiful Norma from Fort Worth in Texas. Hi, Norma. How are you?
I'm good.
It's good. Now, would you like me to work psychically with what's going on around you, or mediumshiply, which is connecting with loved ones?
Well, I want to know if I'm still going to receive my disability check for the new year. I'm worried about
Yep.
that.
Okay, cool. All right, let me just blend. I will blend with you and then I'll answer that question for you. So let me just blend.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay. Would I also, if I'm blending, oh my God, Norma, you're a pocket rocket. You definitely tell people how it is. Would that make sense to you, darling? I don't feel like you mix your words much. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yes.
Thank you. You're not a quiet soul. I love how you definitely own who you are and how you are, and you really step forward into things. And I know, wow, can I just say the rest of this year is all about you putting things into process for you, because I know next year, I feel you will be getting the disability next year. I feel like you will be getting this. But I want to go,
Mhm.
there's a bit of a bonus here for you, because for some reason I want to go, you're going to be letting go of old patterns or old
Uh-huh.
things that are no longer serving you anymore. Would that make sense to you?
So I will be receiving it.
I do feel like you will, but I know over the next couple of months, are you starting to build your confidence in who you are, speaking your truth again? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because I feel like you've been pulled back or put back in the box or something. It's like you've not found your voice over the last couple of months, even though I know you're a strong lady.
Hmm.
Yeah. I want to go make sure that you fight the good fight and don't fight in other people's stuff. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because I feel like you've been pulled into a couple of people's others' issues. Would that make sense to you?
Hmm.
Would you have a son? Would this make sense?
No, I only have two nephews. I don't have kids.
Okay. Would you understand there's one that's like a son for you?
Yeah.
Okay. You go above and beyond for him, don't you?
For my nephews.
Yeah.
Yeah, I care about them.
Yeah. Because I just want to go, it's now time to really go, okay, now I need to step into my own. Now, I want to say you'll be fine next year, Norma. I really do. I feel like I want to go. There's an aspect here of you working really hard, selflessly. Oh my God, if I can
Hmm.
speak
So
English.
I'm
Sorry,
gonna
darling.
I'm in, so I'm gonna be it's my in 2022. I'm gonna receive my benefits and I'm gonna be doing good.
Yeah, I feel like I want to go. There's a bit of a shifting gear for you here. I feel like, you know
Hmm.
how energetically, I want to say to you over the last 12 months, it feels like you've been riding a bike uphill and it's been really draining you. Like you've not been able to get the right gear. You haven't been able to step into the right sort of field or line or journey. It feels like you've always been hitting hurdles over the last 12 months. Would that make sense?
Yeah.
Thank you. I want to go next year's going to be a lot cruisier than what you think it's going to be.
Hmm.
So next year, I want to go, there is definitely good stuff coming. And if I could swear on radio, I would, because I just feel like I want to go, girlfriend, hold on to your hat next year, because it's going to be like it's going downhill. I feel like you're a bit of a plateau at the moment, and that's why you've got a little bit of worry and a little bit of fear where you are at the moment. A lot of things are very consistent and nothing's really moving. You're very much on a plateau. Would that make sense? This would have been happening over the last 2 weeks for you.
Yes, that makes sense.
Yeah, cool. Because I want to go everything downhill next year. Everything's going to be really smooth sailing. It's going to be really good. And it makes sense with the cards that I pulled today, the repairing of the veil, which is forgiveness. So forgiveness of self, forgiveness of the journey that you've been through over the last 3 to 4 years, a movement towards adventure. Next year is going to be, it's like you've really crossed the T's, dot the I's, and really gone, right, next year, I'm just going to take it like a bull with the horns and just go with it. And I know that you will be getting those payments, you will be getting, even if, this is really interesting, If you don't get it one way, if you don't get payments or the financial abundance one way, there is abundance coming in no matter what, if that makes sense.
So I'm still going to receive it?
I feel like you will.
Okay.
Yeah,
because I'm worried about it. It's just they're going to do they're going to do a review on my benefits, but I'm just worried that they're going to take it away.
I just want to say to you, Norma, I want you to just take a deep breath and know that abundance is going to be there around you. Don't worry about it. The more you worry about things, the more pressure you put on it. So I want you to just release, relax, and move forward, because the forgiveness and knowing that it's really important. I want to say the abundance will come to you no matter which way next year, because, girlfriend, I tell you, I know the universal hibernation, which is the C word, and I'm not saying that on air because I really don't like it, but I just want to go, the universal hibernation around you has really sort of kicked you, put you down. It's really allowed you to worry about things because you've not been able to do things. Next year, totally different. I just want to go, take a deep breath and go, I know the universe is going to look after me, because it will. The universe has got your back. You've done so much work. 5 to 6 years ago, you did so much work for other people. It's time for you to regroup and know that you're going to get the benefits next year.
So you see, I will receive it?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. But I know that it's earned, if that makes sense. I want to go, yes, you've got a disability, but I know it's earned. There's something about knowing that you've put yourself on the line, and I know that you will be fine next year. And I know the review. Don't stress the little things. Can I leave that with you, darling? So may I leave that with you? But I know next year's going to be a bit more sort of, I want to go downhill in a really good way, like as in, you know how you ride up a hill and it's really, really hard and really, really tough. You get to the top and it's a plateau. That's where you are. As you go downhill, it's like, whee! It's like going down a roller coaster. Like, you don't have to do anything. It's all effortless next year for you. So can I leave that with you, darling? I'm running out of time. Enjoy, look after yourself, and have a great winter. Don't get too cold. Have a great day, everyone. Blessings and hugs, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now.